Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are doing one big Ulta overhaul. I haven't done an Ulta haul on my channel, so I'm very excited. I give Sephora a lot of love, but let's give some love to Ulta. There are some new products that are launching there. I have the new Lancome concealer on the way when it does come in stock. I am ordering it, so I want to try that out. But I do have the new Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. We're going to see if it's any better than the old one. I have the new concealer from The Ordinary, a very affordable concealer that may blow your mind. So very excited. I've got a lot of products that I don't always get to, and I want to give it some love. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to do that. If you're new here, I'm Christy. Please hit that subscribe button and join our fun glam fam. Go ahead and click that notification bell so you can get notified. We're here every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, sometimes a little bit later depending on when I can get these video edits done, but I really do appreciate it. You guys, we are almost to 10K and I would not be here without you. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And if you are new, hit that subscribe button so we can get to 10K, you guys. Thank you so much. And please give this video a huge thumbs up. Like I mentioned every week, it really does help push my videos up through the algorithm. And I really appreciate it when you comment below and say hello, especially if you're new. Introduce yourself. We have an amazing community on my channel. We have such a beautiful glam fam. I love you all so incredibly much, and you don't know how much I appreciate all of that. So thank you again. When I'm not on YouTube, be sure to follow, and when you're not on YouTube too, be sure to follow me at Christy Allure on Instagram, on TikTok, Christy Allure, and on my blog, ChristyAllure.com. And without further ado, let's get started. All right, you guys, let's get started. So I have a brand new foundation. Actually, it's not really brand new. It's a reformulated version of the original Tarte Amazonian Clay. This is a 12-hour, 24-hour, I think they say 24-hour creaseless foundation, the original. And this is a 16-hour, and this is supposed to be lighter weight and less heavy than this original version. I actually really like this foundation. It is on my top 25 foundations. It just can be a bit cakey. So I was very excited to try this out because I do really love how clean Tarte is. I mean, clean as can be, right? Let's go over the details right there. $39, just like the original price. I'll go over the comparisons in just a second. The size is 1.7 ounces, 50 mils. I mean, this is incredible, you guys. 78 cents per mil. You get a lot of product in both of these, the original and the new formulation. They do offer a mini size for $15. It's 0.5 ounces, 15 mils of product, and it's only $1 per mil, so a little bit more than the full size, but not an outrageous amount if this is a product you just want to try. Unfortunately, there isn't all the shades available in the minis. It is available in 46 shades, which is a little bit more shades than the original comes in. I went with 32S Medium Sand, which is medium skin with yellow undertones. I typically run light medium sand or medium sand with the Tarte foundations. This new formula is 16-hour full coverage foundation. It's long wearing. It's formulated with their Amazonian clay for a lightweight fill. It's oil free. It has a soft matte finish, poreless technology that erases the look of pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. It's a whipped mousse texture that feels feather light and glides on like silk to cover imperfections. It's powered by their sustainably sourced Amazonian clay for a better, longer, and truer wear. It is non-comedogenic, and that right there is not stated in the old formulation. It's dermatology tested, vegan, and cruelty free. And then there are the ingredients right there. What I like is water is one of the you know, top ingredients in there. So I think this is going to be a really good one for us girls with very sensitive skin that don't want those ingredients that are going to clog our pores. The original formulation is only available on the Tarte website. I will have all the available links on the bottom as always. It has a 24-hour wear without caking or creasing. It's waterproof and oil-free, and this one is not waterproof. It doesn't state it, at least on their details. And the original, again, is infused with the Amazonian clay, vitamin E, and mineral pigments. They're both whipped mousse texture, and they're both a natural matte finish. So the original I have in 22 light golden, and then this one, again, I bought in the medium sand, which is medium skin with a yellow undertone. In the Tarte, original Tarte Shape Tape, I wore light medium sand as my color. So bottle is different from the original, and that's what it looks like. I'll show you the differences right there. I do really love the BB Cream Tinted Treatment Primer by Tarte. It's a little dark for me right now, but when my foundations are too light, I actually like mixing this in because it gives that, you know, that really smoothing feel to it. So we'll see. If we have to, we'll do that. So I'm just gonna put, oh, it is really thick, but it is really moussey. See, so it might be a little light, but we'll see. Let's cover up this face of mine. Like I said, we can mix in that primer if it's too light. So I'm gonna take my Dose of Colors sponge, and then I'll do a brush on the other side, and we'll see which finish we like more. It's covering up all of my imperfections, which I love. So very pretty with the blender. It blends really, really beautiful. It feels like you don't have anything on your skin, but you're getting that full coverage, and I absolutely love that. Let's go in with my BK Beauty brush on the other side. I'm just gonna take what's left over on that product and just kind of start stamping it in. Obviously with a brush, you get more coverage. You know, you're gonna deposit a lot more pigment. Oh, I love it with the brush, you guys. It just really places that in, especially this brush. It just really places it in so nicely. What I like about this foundation too is that it's not clinging to my dry patches. And what I hate in the summertime is because I'm constantly wearing sunglasses. Tell me if you guys have this problem. And when I go somewhere, I'm like, darn it, I cannot wear my sunglasses to wherever we're going, or I'm just gonna have the sunglass marks. And let me tell you, I've been looking up online, like, what can I do differently? The only thing I tried differently was they say to put eyeshadow primer right there, but honestly, like, it didn't really do much. I mean, it left the marks. I was gonna do a whole video on it, and I'm like, it still does it. So I don't know. Comment below if you have an answer to that, because let me tell you, I think the biggest answer is don't wear makeup. But it's so frustrating. No matter what sunglasses I wear, I always have those marks right there, and they're like little indentations. So I am not doing a wear test, but I will put in the notes how it wears, and I will post on my Instagram, so make sure you're following me at Christy Allure, some daytime shots as well in this foundation. But my goodness, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I really love this foundation. All right, let's move on to the Ordinary concealer. So this concealer, I did buy it in 3 colors. I cannot find the third one. I don't know what I did with it. So I have, the one I have right here is 2.1 and 1.2. So we're gonna have to make that work. I'll go over the details right there. The Ordinary concealer is $5.80. It's 0.2 ounces, 8 milliliters, so you get 73 cents per mil. That is crazy inexpensive. I did again go with 1.2 YG, which is light yellow undertones with gold highlights. I do have 2.0 light medium with the yellow gold highlights somewhere around here. I don't know where it's at. 2.1 is also on hand, and that is medium with yellow undertones. I like to try to spot conceal some of the areas that I didn't want to go over with more foundation, so we'll try that out. It's available in 36 shades. The Ordinary concealer has a high spreadability suspension system that offers very high coverage with a real skin finish. This formula allows pigments to look natural on the skin and is great for those looking for high coverage. The benefits you get are a smooth finish that avoids the heavy makeup look that can make skin appear more aged. Well, we don't want that, do we? It's cruelty-free. It's formulated without fragrance, vegan, alcohol, gluten, nuts, oil, paraben, sulfates, mineral oil. You can see all of the rest there. And then I will show you guys the ingredients right there. I love that water is the first ingredient. I don't see anything. There is dimethicone. I don't see much else that I'm sensitive to, but I do want to show you guys the ingredients because I know you appreciate that. And I'll show you guys the swatches right there of each one of them that I had. I took these a long time ago when I first received the product. I might even have in there the 2.0. I think I'm gonna have to mix that under the eye. I'm not sure. Let's start off with blemishes. It is kind of a thick consistency, so this might be one where you can actually do like, I'm just gonna spot the areas that I don't appreciate having right now. And then we'll see what we have. This is gonna dry down really fast, so I would work quickly. I am gonna try this Ulta foundation brush. This is the angled 14 brush. I wanted something just in case something happened to my milk brush. Now this is completely oxidizing. So wow, that got way darker than I wanted. That actually ends up being darker. This brush is okay. I don't know if I would use it for foundation, but maybe it might be good for under concealer. Yeah, that just totally messed up the foundation color. Okay, I don't really care for that color at all. That lip's way too dark. That oxidized like crazy. I can use that as like a contoured color. As you can see, it's already oxidizing on my hand too. So I'm gonna mix the two together. Work quickly though. I cannot stress that enough. So the light one was a little too light. What I'm gonna do is just take my Sephora brush, mix those together, and just kind of work around that area real quick. Take the leftover on my sponge and start working the product in there. It's actually not a bad concealer. I just think you have to learn to work quickly. But if you're not into like thicker concealers, this may not be a good one. But the thing I want to say with this is I think it would be really good over blemishes, because once it locks in there, it's in there. It's just, you know, it was finding the right color. Like that 2.1 on its own was just way too dark. So I think the 2.0 would have been a really perfect color, and I'm sure I'll find it after I film this video, but for now we're just mixing the two and hoping that works out. Yeah, I really actually like the concealer, and I like that it's just so clean, you guys. That's what I really like about it. Yeah, it's thick though, you know, it's definitely a thicker formulation, but I like it. I like that it sticks, and I think this will be really good for humid, hot days, especially for my girls who live in humid climates, because I think it's not gonna move, and that's the beauty of it. And for girls with sensitive skin, especially acne prone skin, you're gonna love this because it's gonna cover up your blemishes. It's not gonna have all those extra ingredients in there, and it's going to, wow, yeah, that's pretty. I really like that. So this brush I do really like. I think I'd like it better with my more creamier concealers. So just an FYI side note, this Ulta brush is actually pretty good. $16, and then you get the $3.50 off coupon. It brings it down to like $12, I think, and 50 cents. But that is a really good price point for a really good brush. And the reason why I wanted to get it, because if anything happens to this Melt Cosmetics one, which is the collab with Sephora, and it was a limited edition Christmas special a couple of years back, they never brought it back. If anything happened to that brush, I don't even know. So I was trying to find one that was similar, and this has a very similar head to it. So I was excited. I don't think it's as soft, but it's still really good and really dense. So I really like it. I did want to bring up really quick that I did try the Tarte creamy concealer, the ultra creamy concealer. It is infused with hyaluronic acid. The only reason why I cannot find it, I don't know what I did with it, but I didn't care for it, you guys. It wasn't anything spectacular to me. I like the original Shape Tape much better, and I just prefer mixing that with moisturizer if it's too drying, but I just prefer the older formulation a lot more than the ultra creamy. I also don't care for the fact that they put coconut oil in it, so I couldn't even use it on spot concealing and all that. It's okay under the eye because I don't break out there, but for my girls that are sensitive to coconut oil, the new ultra creamy Tarte Shape has coconut oil. It has that caprylic triglyceride in there. So very unfortunate. I did want to mention that really fast, just in case maybe somebody was interested in the differences between the old formulation and the new formulation. If you are not sensitive to coconut oil, it is more hydrating, I will say that, but I don't think it's anything that spectacular, and I have other concealers that are hydrating and full coverage that I appreciate a lot more. One product I do love is the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. I love this, and it reminds me a lot of the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury, but a much better price point. I've mentioned this in the past. I really love using it for just like the high points right there. You know, just where you would naturally do your highlights. Sometimes I'll put it up here as well. It's such a pretty formulation. I'm just gonna take my foundation brush that I was using. This is Dream, which is like a champagne glow. It's really beautiful. It does give the skin a really healthy glow, and it kind of brings some radiance to the skin since the foundation is more on the matte side. So if this is a good way for someone like me to give me some type of radiance without going with a total radiant foundation, where I don't typically like. That's just my preference. I like more soft matte natural finishes. But when my skin gets better, who knows, I may change my tune. But so far that's what it looks like. I'm just gonna go back over it with my sponge and just kind of start pulling away some product. That is a really nice concealer. This is growing on me. I didn't like it when I first applied it because of the color scared me so much, and it's so thick that you have to work quickly. But it's not creasing. It's not even like an ounce of creasing, and you don't have to use that much. Wow, that's really, 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 really beautiful. Okay, I am gonna take the new Jaclyn Hill, and I'm gonna jump off camera in a bit and actually film the Bougie Rouge collection, but I do wanna try setting my under eye on camera with her 4-pan palette. I'll show the details right there. The Jaclyn Cosmetics Face It All Brightening and Setting Palette. It's $39. It's available in 4 different shades, well, like the palettes. I went with Fair to Light. I did purchase the medium one, light medium one, or whatever it's called, medium one, and it was too dark for me. So I ended up going back, and I had purchased both of them. I ended up returning the medium. At Ulta, they do offer this at Ulta and on her website, Jaclyn Cosmetics. And the key ingredient is banana flower powder, which is interesting. I've never seen that in any other product, so I was excited to see that. Each one of the palettes have different ingredients, so I'll show the ingredients for the Fair to Light. Talc is the first ingredient. If that's something that bothers you. It doesn't bother me, but there you go. There's the caprylic triglyceride, you guys. I don't know why she put coconut oil in there, but you know, it's pretty much in all of these products these days, and I'm probably just gonna have to get over it at some point. But this is just going under my eyes, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I have been using this. This is not a first impression. I'll show the swatches right there. I like it, but I don't absolutely love it like I thought. I am gonna go in with this banana color. I just wanna make sure that this concealer doesn't like do something different. You know, I love it right now, but sometimes when you put powder over newer concealers, sometimes it doesn't always go your way. So we're just gonna set that down with the brush. This is a thicker powder, so this is going to give you some coverage. You can also go in with a velour puff. You guys know I like to do that as well. And I'll do that just to show you the difference. So look at how that's gonna place that in a lot more, you know, a lot more pigment, a lot more coverage with the sponge, which I don't mind. I actually appreciate and like. But you guys know, I talked about this in my last couple of videos. This is like my go-to under eye. So I haven't been using this one as much, but it's nice that you get all of these different shades in there to kind of combine and mix. It is pretty, it is, and it is a little bit lighter than I think this one, but I love how this one just blurs everything out. Watch, it just, it's magical, you guys. I mean, just magical. There's just, I mean, I liked that one, but when I started using this, and I got this technique from Paint It by Spencer, he did this with this exact color on a girl that was even darker than me, and I was like blown away how beautiful it was. And ever since then, I can't stop using it, to the point now where I have like 4 of these powders. So I am gonna set the rest of my face with the 2N, I think it was 3NG. There was just too orange for me. Like it pulled orange. And this one just pulls a little bit more yellow undertone. But I just set it really softly. I don't use it too much, and it just blurs and makes my complexion look so incredibly pretty. Another Ulta find I talked about in my last video was the Good Molecules YERBA Matte Under Eye Gel. Love this. Another holy grail of mine now. Love it, love it, love it. I do want to try out this mascara, and I'll let you guys know. This is when after I go and do all my makeup. This is the Maybelline Sky High. I know this went TikTok viral, so I do have it in my hands. I will let you know at the end of the video when I come back and do the rankings. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot to do this, you guys. I don't know if we can do it now. So this is the Persona Cosmetics new contour stick. I'll show the pictures right there. So this is the Persona Dream Stick Cream Bronzing Multi-Stick. This has like 5 stars, you guys. It's only available online. I will have all the links below. This is Dune, which is a matte warm medium bronze. It also comes in Sahara, which is a matte cool dark bronze, but I did go with the lighter one. It's $26. The benefits of this product are it's buildable and blendable for that sun-kissed skin. It's a multi-use stick for cheek, eyes, and lips. I like the ingredients in this product. It has white tea extract for good antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and skin-soothing properties, and green tea extract for good antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and skin-soothing properties. That's interesting. So I don't really know what the difference between white and green tea is, but I'll put it right there when I find it. And then I'll show the other ingredients right there, which I don't see anything in there that's going to aggravate my skin personally, but I do want to include that just in case. Let's do this IT Cosmetics brush. I don't even have the number, but if I can find it, I'll put it right there. But I bought this at Ulta, so another great Ulta find. All right, let's actually go directly from this thing, and then we're just gonna kind of bronze up the skin a little bit. I don't want to put too much bronzing on because I do want to try those blushes out, so I'm very excited. That is a nice formula, and that is going over powder really nicely. Wow, ooh, that's pretty. And I like that this one doesn't have coconut oil in it, so I'm very excited. I know I'm bringing that up a lot, you guys, but I mean, there are some of you out there that are probably also sensitive to it. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous color and a gorgeous formula. Wow, and that's a really good price point too. Oh my goodness, you guys. That is so pretty. It's so fuss proof, like you just, or foolproof, fuss proof. I do have some dry flaky skin there, but that's okay. But oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Oh, hello Persona. Yes, giving it to me. This is by far the best cream bronzer I have tried this year, by far. That is a gorgeous, do you guys see how easy that blends and melts into the skin? And I think whether you already have powder on, and I'm a girl that likes to put my cream bronzer on over my powder, so I appreciate, like Patrick Tall, the new one, is probably the closest to that same type of sculpture, and even the Tom Ford, but those are expensive, or Tom Ford one is crazy expensive, even though that's one of my top favorite cream bronzers. And I love the fact that you can put it over your powders or under your powders. That is beautiful. I mean, absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna go back in with this Heavenly brush. This bigger one just kind of places it in even more. I was just trying to get more of like a distinct contour, but this, I love this Luxe one from from IT Cosmetics. It's one of my favorite ones from Ulta. Oh, you guys, that is beautiful. I can't believe I almost forgot to do this. So I will put this lip liner on later when I come back. You guys will see it on, and then I'll let you know how I like this mascara. But need to finish up the rest of my makeup, need to go film another video, and then I will see you guys at the end of the night, which will probably be a good 2 to 3 hours before I even wrap this up. So it will kind of give you an indication how the concealer and the foundation wear. It just won't give you like an outdoor shot, but it will give you some longevity to it to let you know how it's doing. But so far, you guys, that concealer is blowing my mind. And this, And I love this foundation. I think this foundation is absolutely beautiful, especially the fact that I have really dry skin right now, and that still created such a creamy, I don't feel like I don't have any foundation on. So perfect for summer nights when you want a full coverage look. So I will see you guys at the end of the night, and I'll be back. All right, you guys, I'm back and I did another video. So it's been about 4 hours that I've had this foundation on, and we've had a little bit of troubles. So we'll go over that in just a second, but I do want to kind of review everything. So I did do the rest of my makeup off camera. I used the Jaclyn Hill original palette because I was filming the new Bougie Rouge collection and I thought it was appropriate. So this is the blush, but you will get all my thoughts and opinions on that next week. But I did change my lip product because I had her new one on in that video, but I did want to go back to matching this top, and I wanted to talk about the Persona Almond lip liner because I really love it. I do combine it with my MAC Strip Down because I mean, MAC lip liners are like OG and amazing for a reason. Like, what I love is this reminds me a lot, the Persona one, of the KKW ones. You guys know how I feel about my KKW ones, which are also offered at Ulta. The problem is it does kind of go outside the lines. You know, it does tend to run sometimes. So what I like about Strip Down and MAC lip liners in general, Strip Down just goes with my color tone. It's like the perfect nude for me. So if you're my color tone, Strip Down is one of the best lip liners ever made. I've been using it since I was an NBA dancer. Like, love this one. It's so amazing. But what I like is it doesn't run. You know, it prevents any lip products from running. So I do have those two on, and I'm actually trying out the NYX, and this is the second time I've tried it, Lingerie XXL, and this is in, I'll put the color right there. But anyway, this is pretty amazing. This was like a TikTok viral thing. This lasts all day long, and I don't like lip products. You'll see in my next video next week. I'm not a big fan of lip products, so I'm just exploring more liquid lip products, I should say, and I really like this one. I really like this one. It is really nice, and I combined it with my Buxom. You guys know I'm a huge Buxom fan. I'll put the color of that one right there, but I think it's Serena, but this is so pretty. Princess is my other favorite one. And I also did want to mention the Essence liners, you guys. These are incredible for like, what, $2, $3? I'll put the price point right there. Insanely good. I have the black one, I have this brown one on, and then I have the nude one that I really love using to really open up and awaken the eyes. But those are incredible for the price point, and they don't affect my eyes. I have very sensitive skin in general. I'm just a very sensitive person in general, emotionally, everything. But that's okay, that's besides the point. Those liners are incredible. Incredible, you guys, incredible. And I do want to mention, I think this is sold at Ulta as well, but this has been the only, speaking of sensitive eyes, lash glue I've been able to use, because the Duo, House of Lashes, House of Lashes, the Lily, all of them are affecting my eyes and burning them and itching them as of late. And I don't know, I've never had problems in the past, so it's really shocking me that I'm having problems. But anyway, this is one of my favorites. It has aloe vera in it, and I think that's why it really does help. I don't think it stays as long as the Duo, and definitely not as long as House of Lashes, but it's not affecting my eyes. If I really want it to last, I gotta use the other two. But it is really good for, since I wear lashes all the time, because I'm that girl. I ain't gonna lie, I'm that girl. Anyway, I am wearing the ColourPop Falsies in Mummy. They do remind me a lot of Miami Lily lashes, which I absolutely love. And no, it's good, I'm gonna be honest with you, but they're a quarter of the price point. And I think they're good for like just popping them on, especially for filming videos and doing stuff like that. Or if you're just not going somewhere for very long. I just think they're a little flimsy. They're a little difficult for me to go on, but they are pretty, and I do like the style. The style is really pretty. Nothing beats my Amy June lashes. You guys know for that price point, it's my favorite lashes, but they don't sell them at Ulta. So I kind of wanted to do some Ulta products. I really like this Sky High mascara. I can understand why it's a TikTok viral product. It's incredible, incredible. All right, now let's get over to brows really fast, you guys. And I really quickly, sorry, the eyeshadow, I used the Jaclyn Hill original palette, as I mentioned, one of my holy grail palettes, one of my top palettes of all time. I love it. It's a look I can create so easily. And I topped it off with the Scattered Light Hourglass in Reflect. I love these. I talked about that in my Hourglass video. You can check that out when I did a full face of Hourglass. You guys, these are like my favorite glitter toppers ever. I have the Tom Ford one. I have a lot of them, and by far that's my favorite one. By far. The Reflex are just insanely beautiful. I always get compliments. That green one I wore in that video is my absolute favorite. It is so beautiful. I have the Jaclyn Hill highlighter. This is Sparks. You can get that. All of these, I will have all the Ulta links on the bottom. This is my #1 highlighter of all time. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It goes over texture, 43-year-old skin. It glides on like a flippin' dream. It is so beautiful. And I do have her bronzer on in Bronzed Moment, and it comes in that blush duo. I did a video on that. You can check that out as well. This is a phenomenal bronzer, you guys. Phenomenal. And I know I've been like on a bronzer kick lately because there's been so many launching, and I love the Victoria Beckham one, but that is a really good one for a good price point. I love this POREFESSIONAL setting spray, you guys, and I put it in my mister. I just did that video last week, and oh my gosh, you guys, this thing is so incredible. And I'm going to tell you why this is incredible, because of the issues I had with the foundation. But oh, this is amazing, and I do like it. I have Urban Decay in one. I have 2 of these now, and then I have the POREFESSIONAL in the other. I love both of these. They're just absolutely incredible. As far as brow products, because I got off the topic, there are 4 brow products I cannot live without right now. And they're the ones that I go to every single time if I can find it. So Hourglass, I used to use, and I still have it, my Benefit Precisely My Brow 3.5. I love that one. It's amazing. It's good. But I've been going to this probably the last 6 months over that one. It just is so micro. It just really just gets in there. I haven't been doing a lot to my brows lately. I've been trying to keep them a little bit more natural. And what I love is going back to the old school pencils to fill in. I don't fill in my brows so much with this. I do more like the sketching, the outlining, and filling in the little gaps here and there. But going back to these Anastasia pencils, I mean, this is like the OG pencil. I used this a long time ago before all the other ones came out. This is medium brown. It just really gives like almost like a powdered effect. You know, like powdered, when you use powder on your brows, it gives the most natural effect. Well, this does it in a one and done situation. I absolutely love it. And this is like one of the best spoolies you will ever use. It's just incredible. My brow pen, and I talked about this on other videos, this is by far the holy grail brow product for me. So when I do nothing, like I literally wear no makeup, but I really want to fill in the sparse areas, this is what I use. And I was using black, but actually ash brown is my color, and the more blonde I'm getting again, the more this is gonna come in handy. But I do really like the black as well. And I know you'd think black, really? But actually it's really soft. It's like really has a lot of ash depth, which is uncommon in brow pens. Brow pens are notorious to pull a lot of red and warm tones. You guys know I did Battle of the Brow Pens from Benefit and Anastasia thinking they would both kill it. They didn't. They failed me. Out of Glossier, Lime Crime, all of them, this is the best brow pen. Urban Decay, I've tried every single brow pen on the market, even the Instagram ones. None of them work. This is the only one. So ash brown and black, I have ash brown on today, and it just fills in. It really gets those little hair-like strokes in the front part when I really concentrate on them. I was having a lot of issues today, but that's okay. We have those days, don't we? And I love the glue, you guys. I love the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I did that video as well. You can check that out. I might not have enough cards there, but I will have them all linked on the bottom. But I love the Brow Freeze, but for a quarter of the price point, this is just as good. Just as good. And it's actually really easy. And what I like about this one and the Anastasia Brow Freeze, I do feel like the Anastasia Brow Freeze does last a little bit longer, but I mean, again, you're paying for the price point. It can get a little gooey, so you have to be careful, but it really does. It doesn't leave any residue. I just tried the Refi one that's now sold at Sephora that was really popular and a real big favorite to a lot of people. I didn't care for it, you guys. I actually ended up returning it. I didn't like it at all for $24. This is way better for like $6, whatever. I'll put the price point right there. Amazing, amazing. Those are my holy grail brow products right now. It's the only brow products I'm using right now. So I did want to mention that really fast. My favorite lipstick from Ulta is the Buxom. This is in Supermodel because it makes me feel like a supermodel. It's such a pretty color. It's kind of my go-to lipstick most of the time, besides my Natasha Denona ones, which are only at Sephora. This is my absolute favorite. I just love Buxom products, you guys. I always talk about their glosses are my favorite, but I have been really liking this. Again, another NYX product, killing it. NYX always kills it. All right, I think that's it. I forgot to mention those earlier. Oh my gosh, you guys, this Persona Cosmetics, this is, I don't even have to rank this because it's a solid 50 out of 50 for me. This is by far probably my top cream bronzer right now, just because of the price point. I would say Tom Ford luxury wise is my top one. Used to be the Chanel one, the old formula Chanel one is, but not the new formula. I do have the dark one. I do need to do a video on that. I haven't done that yet. I haven't tried that one out yet, but it has coconut oil in it, so it already turns me off. This is clean. It's not going to break me out. It went on beautifully, and it was that perfect color tone. This by far beat out the Patrick Ta one. This is moisturizing, especially for my dry skin right now, which we'll tackle in just a second. This is incredible. This is one of my favorite finds in this collection, besides the Clinique Pore Refining Perfector. You guys know that is just like holy grail of mine. All right, you guys, as far as the foundation goes, so oddly enough, like I said, I loved the way this went on. I think when my skin, because sometimes I have combo skin, sometimes my skin gets a little bit oily. And when I'm not using like the benzos and the trentanones and all that stuff on my skin, it can get a little oily. So I like this foundation for those days. For right now, what I'm going through, which is a very dry spell, I should say, this was a disaster for me about right before I started filming my next video. It was peeling. It was like my skin was peeling, you guys. It was a disaster, and I had to hurry up because I needed to film the next video, so I didn't have time to really like focus on it. You just have to trust me. It was peeling. It was literally like peeling. I mean, you can see my skin is peeling still because I still had a little bit of it on. So what I had to do was I had to take, which by the way, big fan of the KVD Apple foundation. Big fan of this foundation. I think is one of the most incredible foundations I have ever used for a full coverage look. What I like about this is when I'm oily and when I'm dry. And I don't mean oily because I don't really get that oily, but when I have more combo skin and when I have very dry skin, perfection for getting that full coverage look, but yet feeling a little bit on the, like that natural matte side. Not matte, but more natural side. I can't rave about this foundation enough. It is one of my top foundations of all time, and it needs to move up further on my scorecard because this is amazing. All right, as far as the Ordinary concealer, I'm blown away because I literally thought I was gonna actually hate it, to be honest with you, when I first started applying it, and it was the colors, okay? I found my 2.0. This is my color. This is the 2.0 yellow gold, light medium 2. This is a perfect color for me. Perfect. And when I had to kind of rejuice some of the areas, I put this one on and I was like, oh, yes, this is it, this is it. So pretty, and it sticks, you guys. It does not crease, it doesn't budge. It is $5. How is a $5 concealer that good? And it's not gonna affect my skin. Oh my gosh, this is heaven sent. I am going to use this probably. I'm gonna stock up and get like 5 more of these, you guys. It is insane. This just popped up to like number 2. I'm no joke. This went above my Pat McGrath, you guys. I'll show the scorecard right there for my concealers. Dior is still number one. Nothing can beat that one, but it's expensive. I'm only putting this at number two because you cannot beat the price point and the fact that it did not crease on me. I am, again, over 40. I'm almost in my mid 40s, you guys, and this did not crease. It is so incredibly good. I'm gonna pull you guys up really close, okay? You're gonna see that there is no creasing. In fact, I'm gonna take a picture on my iPhone. Insane. Thank you so much for, again, for all the love and support. We're almost at 10K, you guys, and I would not be here without you guys. So thank you so, so much. If you're new here, please remember to hit that subscribe button and join our fun glam fam. Click the notification bell so you can get notified. I don't want you guys to miss a video. I'm here again, typically every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, sometimes a little bit later in the day, like I say, but bear with me on that one. And follow me at Christy Allure on Instagram, on my blog, ChristyAllure.com, on TikTok. I'm starting to do a little bit more on TikTok. I'm joining the times. I'm trying, you guys. And please give this video a huge thumbs up. You guys click that like button. Utilize all of those links on the bottom. They are affiliate links. I do get some type of kickback from it, but it does help support my channel because I buy 90% of my own product and I buy all these products to review for you guys so you can save you the money. So it really does help when you guys utilize those links. So thank you so much. Whatever I'm wearing jewelry wise will always be on the bottom or on my blog. So be sure to follow me at Christy Allure. On Instagram is why I always include the links there as well. Actually, no, I can't. It's on my blog, ChristyAllure.com. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's the end of the night. You guys, thank you. And I will see you next Sunday. Love you guys. Bye.
Watch me under the light, so keep me in your sight, 'cause I can do this all night.